It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to ISE. Integrated Systems Europe happens the 4th through the 7th of February in beautiful Barcelona. And with me to talk about Jetbuilt and their booth is Mr. Paul Dexter. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Tim, for having me again.
Absolutely. Good to see you. You guys are back in Hall 5 C770, Hall 5 C70. Paul, you guys have been doing quite a bit of upgrades and introducing some new products. So this time around, what will we find in the Jetbuilt booth?
We're really bringing the awareness of this project platform for everyone.
Yeah.
And that basically means if you're in that building in Barcelona, you could be using Jetbuilt. If you're an end user, if you're a consultant, or if you're a manufacturer, a distributor, an integrator, everybody who plays on an AV project can play within Jetbuilt and then communicate and collaborate with each other. So there's great power in that. This is collaboration that is happening outside of Jetbuilt, whether it's, a bunch of text messages and Slack messages and emails and pigeon flights and various things, but in Jetbuilt, it can all happen in one ecosystem. So that is the project platform for everyone. And we're really happy to show that. That was nominated for, award last fall and another, I believe, at the show. So it's real exciting. But wait, there's more. We're also showing our JetBot for service, and this is also up for an award at the show. And this is really exciting, allowing integrators to be able to launch an actual understanding. Now it's a bot, but an understanding entity for solving problems. So if a client has suddenly their conference room TV goes out, they scan the little QR code that's on there, and the integrator says, right now it's 3 a.m. I can't help you, but we can solve this problem together with the bot. And so the bot, walks through every portion of that, because the bot knows every piece of equipment in the project. It knows every troubleshooting and training guide, and it also knows every piece of equipment in the project because it belongs in Jetbuilt. All those items are in Jetbuilt. It knows there's a server room down the hall on the next floor down that has the server feeding that TV. So it knows how to help that person walk through and find whether some maintenance person unplugged a cable in the server room, or perhaps the cleaning people unplugged the HDMI cable from the back of the TV. It can walk through and troubleshoot and solve these problems in the middle of the night. And then if it cannot, it sends a truck out, and where the actual integrator then resolves it on site. So that is JetBot for service, which we announced at CDIA, and now we're going to be announcing to Europe at the show.
All right, talk for a second. Go back to project platform for a second, because you made a statement there that everyone in that building can use that. When you talk about that, talk for a second about how that actually works between consultants and IT managers and the integrators.
Yeah. So great question. The analogy I've been using, let's say you're Dodger Stadium, being from LA here. If you're Dodger Stadium and you're looking for a new video wall for your scoreboard, and this is going to be a multi-million-dollar project with the 2 walls or whatever, Dodger Stadium IT director can go to Jetbuilt and they can initiate the project there. Or they can go straight to their AV consultant, and then the AV consultant would initiate the project in Jetbuilt. But by having the end user inside of Jetbuilt, as the consultant starts spinning up ideas, they're sharing them with the consultant, and there's the questions and answers are all handled within Jetbuilt. They start to see the project come to life. They can see images. They can see the video 3D renderings of what it's going to look like. They can say, "Yep, I like it." But the consultant, meanwhile, they reach out to 2 or 3 of their favorite LED manufacturers to say, "Hey, here's what we're doing, but there's some special considerations. It not only has the Southern California heat, and it's going to be sitting out there, but it has this or this or this, and we need some earthquake, whatever." So they send it to some of the display manufacturers, who then come back saying, "You know what? We've got a product that comes out 3 months from now that we haven't really got in the system yet. This project doesn't go in for that till that long. You might want to put that in." So there's this collaboration with the manufacturer, the consultant, the end user, and then finally, when it's ready to go out to bid, the consultant can shoot out 3 to 5 bidders within Jetbuilt. Those integrators can then bid on the project, and then it can come back to the consultant to evaluate, the consultant and or end user to evaluate those bids. And it's not just evaluating the price, it's who has boots on the ground, that not just for the installation, but the long-term service that might be a better choice, or who has this or this or this. There's so many things that go into selecting the bidder, and it's not just on the price, but JetBuilt helps evaluate all of those elements. Again, this is evaluation that's already being done outside. We're just facilitating a faster method. So it involves distributors, manufacturers, all those people. I think that analogy helps answer your question.
Yeah, it does because you're giving folks like kind of one, almost like one conference room to meet in, although virtually, right?
Right, exactly.
You guys are in Hall 5, Hall 5C 770. Not everybody is going to ISE, Paul. So if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that JetBuilt will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
They do that at jetbuilt.com, jetbuilt.com, or of course, LinkedIn, search JetBuilt. We're right there, and we put a bunch of stuff out there.
All right, very good. Paul Dexter from JetBuilt. We'll see him in Barcelona. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Barcelona for Integrated Systems 2025, the 4th through the 7th of February. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.